Hello, Iron Brickster here, and today I'm going to be going through every single Superman minifigure ever made, and how much they'd be worth now. So, let's get started. So our first figure was originally a San Diego Comic-Con minifigure, but was then widely produced in multiple sets. This figure came out in 3 sets between the years 2011 and 2015. The figure is pretty basic with only printing on the torso, though the hairpiece was exclusively made for Superman and even after a decade is still being used for him today. The figure is worth around $4. This is the first and only Clark Kent minifigure to be made, and in my opinion it has fantastic printing, matching both the look of Clark Kent and Superman. The figure only came out in 1 set in 2013 and is worth about $15 right now. Now this version of Superman is based off his appearance in the 2013 movie Man of Steel. He has excellent printing on his torso and legs, and this is one of my favourite Superman minifigures. He's worth only about $2 surprisingly at the moment, and he came out in 3 sets. Now this is a very special Superman minifigure. He came in no sets and he was actually a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive minifigure from 2013. There was only 200 made and they were given to lucky winners at a raffle in San Diego Comic-Con in 2013. It's the black suit version of the Man of Steel suit and it has very nice printing. The figure is now worth a whopping $9,500. Now, moving on to a less super minifigure, we have the Lego Duplo Superman. He came out in 2 sets between the years 2014 and 2015. He's a rather unique minifigure, and if you want to have him in your collection, he's worth about $3. Next, we have this dark blue suit Superman, and this is based off his appearance in the 2016 Batman vs Superman movie, but without the red boots. This is the first time we see a Superman minifigure with the black tousled hairpiece. I really like his torso printing, and he's worth about $3 at the moment. This minifigure is practically identical to the last one, also being based off his appearance in Batman vs Superman. The only difference being the dark blue and red dual molded legs, and this minifigure came out in 1 set. Due to that, this figure is worth $5. Now this Superman variant is almost identical to the 2011 to 2015 variant, except for the fact that it has 2 different face prints. This is one of the most common Superman minifigs, as it came out in 2 sets and 6 books between the years 2016 and 2018. It's currently worth about $3. Next we have the rather goofy looking Mighty Micros Superman that came out in the year 2017. Like all Mighty Micros minifigures, he has short legs, simple printing, and a kind of silly looking face. Also, like all other Mighty Micros minifigures, he's cheap at only $2. This variation of Superman is practically identical to the 2016 variant, again with only the head being changed. This time, Superman supports a broad smile instead. He came out in only 1 set and is worth about $4 now. This version of Superman is practically identical again to the last one, except the head and hair are swapped out for the old smirk head and the black tousled hair that's normally on the live action versions of Superman. He came out in 2 sets between the years 2018 and 2019 and is worth about $3 right now. Now this Superman minifigure is the most recent Kal-El Superman minifigure, and he came out in the DC 2020 Blind Bag CMF series. This is another one of my favourite Superman minifigures because of the unique printing on the legs and on the torso. He comes with a new face print on either side of his head too. And I think it's fantastic that such a good Superman minifigure can be got for $4 right now. Now, here are some bonus Superman minifigures that aren't Kal-El himself. This is the Valzad Earth 2 version of Superman, and he came out in 2 Lego DC books back in 2022. This is a fantastic Superman minifigure with excellent torso printing and printing on dual molded legs. Unfortunately, this fantastic minifigure costs $21 altogether. Now, this figure is Lex Luthor in his Superman armour. He came out in a polybag in 2018, and this is a fantastic minifigure I think, with unique torso and leg printing, and luckily this fig would only cost you $6 if you were to buy it. And now we have another San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. This time it's the first Bizarro minifigure from 2012. It has a funny Bizarro is #1 tablet on the torso printing, with a backwards Superman emblem in purple. It has really nice face printing that definitely encapsulates the look of Bizarro. But if you were to buy this figure, it would set you back a massive $1,100. And now we have our final minifigure today, and this is another Mighty Micros figure, this time of Bizarro. Again, like all other Mighty Micros minifigures, this Bizarro minifigure has simple printing and a rather goofy looking face. Although this is a much cheaper way of getting a Bizarro minifigure, and you can customize it yourself to make it look more like a normal minifigure. This minifigure came out in one set in 2017 and is luckily only worth $4. And now we close out. I hope you enjoyed that video today about every Lego Superman. I'm hoping to do it for the rest of the Justice League members. So if you're interested in seeing those videos, like and subscribe.